Welcome to another Adventures with the Cohns, and on this adventure, we're heading to Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park in Flagler County.
Flagler Beach, Florida. It's a mouthful to say. I have been wanting to go to this state park for a while. There's a lot of history there. There are ruins of an old sugar mill. So we're going to learn all about that and see that. And I think there's some hiking trails as well. So we're going to go check it out, learn some history, and have a fun day.
So come along with us and see what Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park is all about. So we made it to Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park. What a mouthful. So there is an honor system or an honor box, whatever you want to call it. It's $4 a car. If you have the state park pass, well then it would be free. The Florida State Park Pass would be free for you to come and enjoy, but if not, it is $4 a car. And again, they do have an honor box. And so over there is the Bulow Lake. I think that might be part of some ruins. We are unsure. And then there's a building right here where there's bathrooms. I think you'd have to pay, for this place. But I think if you're coming for to eat some lunch or whatever, I think it's okay. There's some benches in there. And then obviously there's some benches on the other side of it. And then we're going to see what the girls are looking at. Hi.
Hi.
What do y'all see?
Okay, so it looks like we are here. The historic ruins are this way. It looks like there's a little nature trail to see all the ruins, but there are some ruins here. Apparently, so the Bulow Plantation was founded in 1821. There were over 200 slaves that completed the daily work, and there were slave houses, a blacksmith shop, 2 kitchens, a stable, sugar, gin, cotton, and corn houses. Now here, if I am reading this right, so we are here, there's the pavilion. The main big mansion was, I'm guessing maybe those are the ruins. It looks like it from the map. The main house was here. So those might be the ruins for the main house. Because then you have the boat slips, it looks like back there. And the slave cabins would have been around it. So if I'm reading the map, what do you guys think? You think that's what it looks like?
Looks just like logs to me.
Okay.
We won't ask them any more questions.
So like I said, we'll go see the main ruins down that nature trail, but let's check out this area.
So here are the benches inside here. Ooh. I like to make a warm welcome. And then the bathrooms are over there. And then we got more benches over here for food.
Very nice place to have a picnic. It is nice and shady. They keep it up real nice. So let's walk over here. Maybe this is where.
Uh-oh.
This is harder.
And these are coquina rocks, right?
Yeah, but they hurt my hands too, so.
Yeah.
You can go to the next one.
That's a big one.
Sweet pea obviously got onto it.
Yeah, I know. Sweet pea is like racer.
That's the longer than me. He's trying to get some.
Okay, here's info about the Bulow Ville Plantation House. It was built in the early 1820s and it was believed to have resembled the mansion shown. It faced Bulow Creek, which I'm guessing is over there, right?
I think so.
And had a veranda on all sides. The first floor walls were coquina covered with stucco, and the rest of the house was wooden. There were 2 kitchens.
I wonder if they had some parties back in those days.
It says that this was abandoned due to growing tensions in 1836 between the U.S. troops and the Seminole Nation. A great rosy glow was observed on January 31st, 1836 in St. Augustine. So all the way from St. Augustine, they could see the fire.
Wow.
The house was never rebuilt. The view across the creek would have been of slaves working in a rice field over there. The view to the west offered green open fields and over 40 slave cabins encircling the house. So kind of like this, I'm guessing the house was in the middle and there were 40 cabins surrounding it. Huh. Oh, cool. I love the history.
Yeah.
You guys like the history?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a field trip.
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, come on. Oh, let's check the date. Okay, 1832.
I don't want to say it.
John Audubon stayed at Bulow Ville in January 1832 in search of birds for his work. Like the Audubon Society, right?
I think so.
From these boat slips, he explored the salt marshes of the Tomoka Basin and the Halifax River. Very interesting. So 1832.
And is this part of the ruins?
I guess so. I don't know which tree
Kind
was.
of look like tree stumps.
She's like, they kind of look like tree stumps.
Oh.
Over here. I mean, those look like ruins.
I mean, I hope this isn't ruined.
There's some ruins over here.
I know that joke. So we're heading this way to the sugar mill ruins and the slave quarter sites. Here we go.
There's a lot of people here today,
A
huh?
lot of roots too. Hurt my feet.
Oh, it's just a quarter mile. You guys got this.
Well, if you haven't been with us long enough, Pumpkin, wherever we go, there's always a lot of roots.
Yeah, these hurt my feet.
Oh, you love them.
I used to jump over them.
So I feel this would be a good time to come because of the weather.
Yeah, definitely. I imagine in the summer, it'd be hot and bugs and mosquitoes. So now it's lovely.
Yeah. So I think we're coming up to a sign here.
See what this says. Shaped by fire. Oh, it's talking about prescribed fire. Is a tool park staff uses to mimic the natural forest fires, which once occurred across many Florida habitats.
Hmm.
And it talks about the benefits. Dead plants are removed, open space, nutrients are returned to the soil. Okay. January 1st is when they plan. Okay.
Plan what?
I guess to do it.
To do what?
The prescribed fires.
So we came to an interesting tree and they wanted to get a picture with it. But
Oh, that's pretty cool.
it's a holy tree.
It is a holy tree.
Maybe it was part of the prepared by fire. It was predestined.
So isn't this exciting? We're actually hiking to something. We're hiking to ruins of an old sugar mill.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if we'll see some sugar. Make it sweeten the deal.
Some sugar cane.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes the hike interesting, right? You know, we don't have mountains here or hiking to waterfalls, although we did find a secret waterfall a few months ago in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the secret waterfall hike?
Yes.
A tiny little one, but
But
usually.
it's still long.
But all I'm saying is we have something to hike to. It makes the
Yeah.
hike exciting,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Because you wouldn't think Florida with stuff like this.
Right. This
Because
is
you always think of theme parks and all that. And so there's a different side of Florida that you get to see when you
Yes.
watch Adventures with the Cohns videos.
we actually coming in, we passed a sign that said "Real Florida," so we
Yeah.
are in real Florida. You found what?
There. I see cars.
You see cars? Oh yeah, there was an option. We took the nature trail. There was an option, I think, to drive the 1/4 a mile.
Okay.
So this must be the parking lot.
So is it time to sweeten the deal?
We're here, we made it. So this is Charles Wilhelm Bulow. His father actually purchased this plantation in Florida in 1821 for $9,944.50. But then he died in 1823, so he left it to him. And he built the sugar mill that we see today,
Wow.
which is this.
Is it active? So I think this was an area for the well. Now it says the well exact use unknown, so we don't know when that was in use.
Look at that cool tree.
Yeah, it looks neat. What do we have here?
Just seeing, it was a lot of work to transform cane juice into sugar. It took 200 slaves, right? 1.2 million pounds of sugar produced, 1,200 pounds of sugar per acre, 115.2 million teaspoons of sugar.
Wow.
Modern day, that's like 17,000 employees.
Wow.
I mean, you just, as you're walking around, you see how much work it was.
Yeah.
So neat.
And then we have the curing room.
Yeah, I like how they have little signs that tell you what part you're looking at.
Apparently they waited 20 to 30 days until the molasses had dripped from the sugar into the cistern located in the recess beneath. And I think they had good benches back in the day.
No, but there's nice benches to take it all in. Like, I literally feel like we have stepped back in time.
Yeah.
Like, no video or picture does this place justice. I mean, it's bigger than I thought. And it just, do you guys feel like you took a step back in time?
No.
Okay, well, I do. What about you?
Wow.
Maybe you have to be an adult to appreciate
Maybe,
it.
because yeah, we weren't around the 1800s.
It's really neat. It's neater than I thought.
And to see that it's still here.
Mm-hmm.
You can still like kind of tell. Like it looks
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
painted black. You can tell.
I like the shape and the architecture. Yeah. Okay, so in December 1835, war broke out between the Seminole Indians and the United States troops. Our Indian neighbors were resisting removal to reservations out west. On December 28th, Major Benjamin Putman and his troops occupied Bulowville against Bulow's wishes, and remained until late January 1836. Shortly after the troops left, his plantation was burned, we think, by the Seminole Indians. So here you can see some of the machinery and a sugar cane grinder. Miscellaneous artifacts. Oh, this is a canoe. Look at that. This canoe was made by slaves on Bulow's plantation early in the 19th century. It was found 3 miles north of the ruins in Bulow Creek swamp. Cool.
It's a big canoe.
It's long, but it's very narrow. Yeah, very long.
So is that sugar cane?
So I read that, yeah, there's sugar cane, they grew cotton, I think corn. There's
Corn would be, I think, over
they have the
here.
corn. Very cool. So now we're at Bulow Creek State Park, which there is a trail, a 6.8 mile trail from the historic ruins that connects to here, but we drove over here. And there is an ancient live oak that I think is around 500 years old here. That's the main attraction. So you can either drive here or hike here, and it's down there.
So is that part of it?
Man, there's a lot of Spanish.
I don't think so.
Look.
So look how big this is. Wow. Yeah, I think it's about 500 years old.
Definitely older than I am.
history.
Me too. Get off of it.
I'm touching it. Uh-oh. Wow, don't fall over the tree.
I'm known to do that.
I am touching it in spirit.
It is massive.
To me, it's short.
Definitely
Oh my getting.
than the oak trees in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I heard it was like 70 feet tall, right?
And it's 500 years old.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
you think. But I think the trail is somewhere around there.
It's over there.
Yeah, we see people walking.
I think you can boat there as well.
Okay.
To the historic sugar mill ruins. But yeah, we just drove. But I think part of the trail is, the ranger said, was blocked off anyway. So I don't know if you could actually, at the time of this video, hike all the way.
But if you did decide to hike, you probably want a car here and walk from the other place.
Yeah,
Because
so you just have to do the
because it would-
7 miles or so.
It'd be like 14 miles round
It's not a-
trip.
yeah, it's not a loop.
So when you come here, you'd have to go back.
Probably not like. We only hiked 7 miles.
You guys have hiked 7 miles.
Yeah, but 13 is 14 is bigger.
14's a lot. Yeah.
Not if you're training for a marathon. Well, there you have it. Bulow Plantation Ruins Historic State Park. What more can you ask? Getting to see an old sugar mill, getting a good nature trail walk in, and getting to see the Fairchild Oak tree that's 500 years old. What more can you ask? If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button. But while you're at it, hit the notification bell so when we upload a new video, you get notified. Thanks again for stopping by, and we look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.